Hey, what is up, everybody? Let's get it. Another 4-1 day yesterday, and actually it was a 5-1 day because Kevin Huerter ended up getting thrown into the 5 slip in replacement for Evan Mobley yesterday because unfortunately I had to go to the movies right before the game started, so I didn't get a chance to see what's going to happen with the Embiid situation. But if you guys did go with Mobley and you guys did go with Jokic and Jakob Poeltl, you ended up slapping that 3 slip yesterday. I did not, unfortunately, because I didn't know the status was up in the air, so I threw in Trae Young and I took out Evan Mobley, so I didn't hit on my 3 slip. Also, if you got Nikola Jokic before 12.5 rebounds, you would have hit it too, because they moved him to 13 by the end of the day, so it ended up being a push there. But with our added play of Kevin Huerter, it gave us another hit yesterday. So we hit on Evan Mobley under his rebounds. It was really close. He got 9, but he still went under. Nicholas Batum, he got 8 points, but he still went under. So both those guys missed by just 1. Didn't get there by just 1. Jakob Poeltl, as long as he could stay in the game for more than 5 minutes, I knew he was going to destroy his line. A little bit of a sweat because he only had played 19 minutes coming up to the 4th quarter because he kept getting in foul trouble. When he finally was able to play a whole quarter, he absolutely dominated. So he ended up crushing his line late. Nikola Jokic, like I said, if you got him at 12.5, he hit his rebounds. But if you got him at 13, you pushed. And then Trae Young just threw up a brick show. I don't know. I heard that he was getting doubled and stuff like crazy. But only a 5, or that was our only miss from yesterday. It was a 5-1 day. We are 3 straight days of killing our picks here. 4 straight days. We got 4 straight days of having at least 4 correct picks. So we are on a little bit of a roll today. Only 1 NBA game today, so that means we'll have to get surgical with that 1 NBA game, and I guess I'm going to have to do some college basketball picks. I don't want to. Oh, yeah, also yesterday someone pointed out to me in the comments that I told that Keegan Murray pick yesterday. Keegan Murray didn't even play till today, so I feel like a little bit of an idiot there. That kind of shows how my knowledge of college basketball goes, but I can at least tell you the numbers at the least. All right, so coming in hot with our college basketball lock of the day. And it is going to be the guy I had as a lock of the day yesterday. Give me Keegan Murray over 24.5 points. Like I said, one of the best bucket getters in the nation. Averages right around 25 points per game. Today he takes on Richmond, who, as I was looking down Richmond's history, Richmond has not been able to stop opposing team's number 1 scorer. That's what Keegan Murray is. Also, big-time stage, big-time game for Keegan Murray. I'm anticipating him to just get buckets and go in today. So it's my favorite pick, my lock of the day today. Keegan Murray over 24.5 points today. All right, next up, give me CHET Holmgren over 11.0 rebounds. Now, I know. It's a lot. 11 rebounds. CHET only averages 9.6 rebounds on the year, and 11 is way above his normal average, okay? Here's the thing. Today, they're taking on Georgia State. Georgia State is out of the Sun Belt Conference. Nobody in the Sun Belt Conference has a dominant big. When I was looking through the Sun Belt Conference, a lot of teams just ran 4 guards and a forward. Really, I'm not even kidding. A lot of these teams ran 4 guards and a forward, so no one, Georgia State hasn't really had to play anybody as big and as long as CHET Holmgren. Obviously, it's a 1 seed versus a 16 seed, so the 16 seed is probably going to get a lot of bad shots. They're going to take a lot of bad shots because they have to against Gonzaga, so I anticipate there to be a lot of rebounds available. So I'm going to go with CHET Holmgren over on his 11.0 rebounds today versus Georgia State. Next up, give me the 19th best rebounder in the country. 6'10" Jalen Williams will be the biggest man on the floor tonight in Arkansas versus Vermont. I anticipate him to be able to gobble up the glass tonight. Jalen Williams is also, like I said, one of the best rebounders in the country. He's going to be massively, the biggest guy that Vermont plays is 6'8". So he is definitely going to be the biggest guy out there on the floor. Average is 9.6 on the year. He's gone over this 10.0 rebounds or hit 10-point rebounds or hit 10 rebounds. 17 times this year. There was a dominant stretch where he was getting well over 10 rebounds every single game. He went like 5 or 6 straight games of going over 10 rebounds. Anticipating the same thing tonight. Vermont is a pretty good team. Arkansas has had a couple of bad games here towards the end of the season. They lost in their conference tournament. So I'm anticipating Arkansas to come out with some fire. Arkansas to have a competitive game versus Vermont. And I'm liking Jalen Williams to go over 10 rebounds today versus Vermont. All right, next up, I'm going to go with an under. An under on Alex O'Connell from Creighton. Tonight they take on San Diego State. San Diego State is the 2nd best statistical defense in the entirety of college basketball. So I like the chances. Here's where you already know. He averages 11.5 points per game. So he averages a bucket over what the underdogs put him on at a 9.5 stats for him because they're taking on the best team in the country, or the 2nd best defensive team in the country in San Diego State. Also, Alex O'Connell is one of those guys, and I was looking at his stats. He's kind of like a Cole Anthony. He's kind of like an Anthony Edwards, honestly. He can drop a 40 bomb, but he can also drop like 2. he can drop 20 and then he can drop 4. Like, he's just one of those guys. His stats are high because he goes off one game and he doesn't do anything one game. Goes off one game and it just evens out down the middle. So I'm going to go under on Alex O'Connell tonight, taking on the second best defense in the country in San Diego State. All right, my next and last pick, give me KJ Williams of Murray State. We know what John Morant did in the tournament last time around when he got his team into the tournament. KJ Williams is the star of this team, and I'm expecting him to dominate in the tournament. He is averaging 18.2 points per game, but in tournament play has been absolutely turning it up. In the in the championship final, he had 29 points. In the semifinal, he had 23 points, and in the quarterfinal, he had a 30 bomb. He has been absolutely dominating teams this year. Gone over his line more than a handful of times. His 18.5 is his line. He has gone over 18.5 so many times this year, I'm not even going to count it. He is taking on USF today. Don't know, obviously, like I said, all these picks, I don't watch college basketball religiously. There's way too many teams to watch to keep track of everything. So, if I could be completely wrong, you guys should tell me down in the comment section, who do you think is going to win the tournament? If you tell me, or you guys can tell me if I'm completely wrong about a team, just fill me in, because we got a couple of days here, March Madness, that we need to go over. So if I am wrong on something, let me know. But I like the chances for KJ Williams to put on a big show tonight on the big stage. He's shown in the past, in the big games, he puts up big numbers. So that's what I'm going to hopefully he does today versus USF. So I like KJ Williams over 18.5 points tonight. All right, boys, perfect 3-slip, perfect 5-slip time. It's going to be a shorter video today because, like I said, I don't want to mess with the round of 64 too much. And obviously only one NBA game today. So I'm telling you guys right now, sometimes the best bet of the day is don't bet at all. Sometimes that's just how it is. Obviously only one NBA game today for a reason, because of March Madness. And if you guys don't know much about college basketball like me, don't force it. I just went ahead and looked up a couple of guys that I kind of liked, looked some lines I like, but please don't force it today. If you don't know anything about a player or about a team, really try not to bet on them. Or if you're going to, at least look at some stuff into them, see what their weaknesses are and stuff like that. So let's get into our perfect 3-slip though. So my perfect 3-slip is going to be our lock of the day. Keegan Murray over that 24.5 points. They have raised him since yesterday. Give me Jalen Williams over 10.0 rebounds, and give me KJ Williams over 18.5 points for today's perfect 3-slip. And to round out our perfect 5-slip, of course, it's our 3-slip of Keegan, KJ, and Jalen. Give me CHET Holmgren over on his rebounds, as well as Alex O'Connell under on his 9.5 points to round out our March Madness perfect 5-slip. All right, guys, much shorter video, especially since yesterday was like an 18-minute video. The first March Madness game is starting at 11:15, so I'll try to get this up before 11:15. Obviously, I don't have any. My earliest pick is playing at. Let me see. My earliest pick is playing at 2:10, so we got plenty of time till then. But do let me know in the comment section down below. Who do you think is going to win the tournament? Who do I need to keep my eye on as far as lines going out through the rest of the tournament? Really try to throw all that college basketball information at me. I always look at all the comments. I try to reply to as many comments as I can. So please do inform me. Let's try to rock our first March Madness slip. We did a couple of college picks just the other day. We hit on both of them with Race Thompson and Xavier Johnson. So let's try to have the same thing happen today. We're on a run right now. Let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 17 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17 and 6 run for us right now. So I know it's going to get blown up by college basketball, but I'm just looking at what the numbers say, man. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.